Good day, viewers. Today I'll be taking you through how to create a thumbnail using Corel Draw for your videos on YouTube. Before we begin, let me quickly take you through the previous thumbnails that I have done. Yeah, this is it. This is one of the previous thumbnails that I did. We still have some here. This, and then this. So we're going to be doing something similar to this today in this tutorial. So let's begin. So if you want to create a thumbnail, the first step you need to take is to create the document that you'll be working with. So you click on File, you select New, and you name the file. Say I want to name it as thumbnail. You set the width. The width has to be in HD, which is 1920 by 1080. Come under the height, highlight with the removing, put 1080. Then you leave the resolution at 500 is okay. Click on OK, and the page comes out. So this is your printable area. This is where you're going to be designing your thumbnail. So you always make sure that you already have a picture that you are going to use for your thumbnail on your system. You've already downloaded it. So I have already downloaded mine, so I want to import it to Corel Draw right now. So all I need to do is to simply click on File and select Import, and look for the location where I saved it. I saved it on my desktop. Simply click on Desktop and then import the picture. Select the picture and then select Import. So when this is done, simply click on the screen so that the picture can be placed. Then I'll drag it and then resize it. I'll hold Shift and then resize from the edges inwardly. Resize from the edges inwardly. Place it in the middle. Zoom it in. Expand the edges to fit in properly. Expand the edges to fit in properly. Then when this is done, I'll make some cool adjustment with the the quality of the image. So I'll just click on the image, select bitmap, and then select auto adjust to automatically adjust. So it's adjusting it now. Yeah, cool. So you can see that it has improved. So once this is done, so the next thing we're going to be looking at is how to create the text for your thumbnail. Let's say this particular thumbnail is for a YouTube creator that creates reviews sophisticated phones like iPhone. So and the caption goes this way: maybe 8 coolest things about an iPhone. That's what you want to do as your thumbnail. So you use your text tool over here to write text. So you click on it and then you click on the screen. You can see your cursor blinking. You simply type 8 and then you highlight it, and then you come here and then apply a reasonable font to it, and then you expand. So once this is done, you bring it to where you want to place it. Then you change the color to red, and you apply an outline to it. Let's say you apply the width 25, you change the color to white, and then you apply a round corner to it, you apply a round cap to it, and then you position it towards the outside position. Then you set it to behind the field you want it to be at the back. You scale it with the object. When all this is done, you click on OK. So here is your 8. Then you want to write coolest things about iPhone. So let's just write coolest things about. Then at the end of the day, we'll use an arrow to illustrate what we are trying to review. So coolest things about, we'll highlight it and then set the size to 14, change the font to a bolder font, let's say Blix pattern. Then we bring it to the middle, and then we apply a color to it, apply white color to it, for example. And then work on the outline also. Double click on outline, set maybe 20 or 25. The same thing we did initially, round, line cap, behind fill, scale with object, and click on OK. This black is too fade, I want a very thick black, so I go back there and then look for a very thick black. Look at it here, click on it, and then you click on OK. 8 coolest things about what? An iPhone. So we'll simply set our text properly and then bring in our shape to indicate that we are actually talking about an iPhone. Yeah, to draw our arrow shape now, all we simply need to do is to come under the subtools of polygon tool, which is by clicking on this dotted sign. Then we'll select arrow shapes because we want to use an arrow. So we draw it, simply draw it. Then I want this arrow to face down, so I'll click on the middle. You can see that the dotted side around it has changed, so you select one of the edges and then you rotate because I want it to be facing down. So when this is done, I'll click on it and then move it to the middle, resize it, place it where the exact position I want it to be, fill it with color, reduce the size if the size is too big, then work on the outline color by double clicking on outline, and then I'm giving it white outline, increasing the width to 20. As usual, I'll set the corner, I'll set the line caps, I'll set the position, set it to behind fill, I'll scale it with object, and then finally I'll click OK. So when this is done, I'll raise it somewhere in the middle to actually portray what I want to say. Then I'll raise this coolest things about upward a little to create reasonable space. So when this is done, I think our thumbnail is ready. So what we'll simply do is to drag across it to highlight everything, and then we can simply press Ctrl G to group all. We click on arrange, select group, and then click on group object. So the object has been grouped as one now. So now I want to export it. We click on file, select export, and then select the save as type as JPEG bitmap, and then we'll check this if it's not checked, which is we want it to be. A selected item only is what we want to export, so we now click on export. It's exporting. So when this is done, just click on OK. So our thumbnail is ready, so we can now preview it. Look at it like this. So that's it. So I simply want us to create another thumbnail that is being mirrored to face each other. So I have actually downloaded 2 pictures that I intend to use for that. So let's get to it. So we no longer need this, so just drag across it and then press delete. So it's gone. So let's quickly import those pictures that we want to use for the next thumbnail by simply clicking on file, selecting import, and then looking for it at our desktop. This is our desktop location. There are about 2 pictures, so we hold Ctrl and click on them one after the other. Yeah, that's it. So I have clicked on the 2 now. So the next thing I will do is to click on import. So when that is done, I click on the screen one after the other to paste them one after the other. So as it is now, if you observe very closely, you see that these images are facing opposite sides. So I want them to be more of a face-off picture facing each other, so here it is called mirroring. Stuff like that is called mirroring. If you want to do it all you simply need to do is to click on the image and then you mirror. You can see that it has changed size. So you do the same thing for this, click on it, it faces the other side. So now it has been mirrored to face each other. So all you need to work on is to increase the size by simply adjusting it from the edges. Yeah, simply adjusting it from the edges. Yeah, do the same thing to this one. Simply adjusting it from the edges. So this is a typical example of a face-off, thumb. Now you adjust the quality of the image by coming to bitmap to adjust. Yeah, you do the same thing for this to adjust. So when this is done, you look at the text. What sort of text do you want to write on this particular thumb? So let's assume that the text is about haircut tutorial. So simply click on our text tool to type our haircut, which is the caption. We click on the screen. Our cursor is blinking. We type haircut. Click again. We type tutorial. Now we draw our rectangular shapes at different locations that we want to place those texts. I want the first rectangular shape to be drawn here. Yeah. And I want the second rectangular shape to be drawn here. Yeah. So I'll fill it with color. This one I want it to carry black color. I want it to carry black color. I mean black. Then I want this to carry red color. Yeah, and I don't want it to have an outline, so it has outline, so I will remove it. Click on the black rectangular shape and select none also. So once this is done, I'll go back to my text, give it a nice font, the leaks pattern that I have done, reduce the size, change the color. If I'm not satisfied with that color, change it to white. I think white will show well on black background. That's it. So, and I'll do the same thing for tutorial. Leaks pattern, reduce the size, give it white color, and then place it on red. So what I'll do next is to order this rectangular shape to the back so that my text can show. So I will right click on this rectangular shape, select order, and then select in front of. So I will now click on this image. So this particular rectangle is in front of this image now. So I'll do the same thing for this rectangular shape also. So I'll right click on it, click on order, click on in front of, and then click on the image. So now that it's done, I can adjust the text all I want. Drag it and then expand it if need be. Expand it if need be. Border. Expand this one too if need be. Border. So haircut tutorial. So what I've illustrated here right now is showing you that you can actually have two color backgrounds. Two different color backgrounds for your text to make it look more attractive and catchy to your audience. So if you find this tutorial very helpful, kindly subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and then drop your comment.